What a finale, guys! What a finale! What a finale! What's up, YouTubers of the world? MegaGeekMixer here to give you guys my review on Stargirl Episode 13, the season finale of Season 2. Guys, this season finale for that matter, blew Season 1 finale way out of the park. And I'm serious when I say that. The gathering of all these heroes and villains to take on Eclipso was just jaw-dropping. Seeing everybody come together separately, all for it to culminate into this one big shot of everyone together right there in front of Eclipso was sick. My mind was blown up. But to be completely honest, I was at the edge of my seat during this entire episode. I was just so hooked on it. The acting, the choreographed fight scenes, everything about it was just out of this world. And then when you get to the ending, it already is giving you hints to what we're getting in season 3. We even get it with the title saying Stargirl Frenemies, but I'll get into that in another video because as you guys know, I have not been doing my episodes on Stargirl because unfortunately I just got too much going on right now outside of YouTube that I could not get around to it. So you can expect another video similar to the one I did for the first half of season 2 as I talk about all the things in a shorter version. But I could not wait. I could not resist. I needed to find a way to make this video. And let's just say fortune smiled on me when I got to see the episode from start to finish, unlike all the other episodes. And that it got to the point that I must make a review of this. But you get the point. You get the point. Sorry I rambled on right there, but I just needed to explain myself. But nevertheless, guys, let's break this down. Because wow. First off, Eclipso, he's been wanting Courtney all along because he wants her cosmic staff. His plan all along was to get to her so he could embrace her darkness and use it to finally make the earth part of this dark shadow world and finally become a god again. Because if any of you guys know Eclipso, he is a former god of wrath for that matter, before Spectrum took over. Now we don't know if this confirms Spectrum's in the Stargirl universe, but most likely he probably is. You don't know for certain though. But man, the way he played the mind games with everyone, and then finally when he was able to show his physical form and then get into that choreographed fight with Courtney and Yolanda, and then Yolanda and Cindy was amazing. I was just like, wow, this is awesome. And then you see him taking on Stripes. And no, it wasn't Pat who was piling Stripes. It was his son, Mike. Yes. And Mike, and along with, yes, Johnny the Thunderbolt and his partner Jacob, I believe that's how his name's said. They all got their moment to shine in there too. Especially this one scene where Thunderbolt went through him looking like he was doing some heavy damage as Mike was distracting him and fighting him, going through him, looking like he hurt him and stuff. But no, he didn't. But still, the dramatic effects of it, going through him and being like, I think I beat him, only to be like, nope, you didn't beat him. Oh, that was sick. I loved every minute of it. It was awesome, guys. But you know what? I actually should mention this, even though I think I'll mention it again in my review coming up talking about the second half of season 2. I also loved how even though Eclipso, despite him being the dark character he is, and yes, some of the second half of the season did go into that spot, it still kept the lightheartedness that makes Stargirl the show that it is, that makes it different from all the other CW shows. Well, technically, this isn't a CW show. It's just being distributed by them. But either way, though, the people behind the scenes who do this are true fans of Stargirls. They know what they're doing. They know what keeps this show what it is. And I'm glad they kept it and still adding the darkness in it and blending it so well that it doesn't change the show at all. great stuff all the same here. But let's also now get into some of the acting, especially for the fact that when Eclipso possessed Courtney, oh my god, the actress who plays Courtney, how she went into that mode of being completely evil like she was possessed was pure genius. I was like asking myself, how were you able to do that instantly like that, girl? You just killed it right there. It was amazing. But also, like I said, guys, Eclipso was in her head there because he made her embrace the darkness when he started hurting the one she loves that she admitted that she hates him, which is what he was after. Yes, that was what he was after, to make her finally possess her and embrace her dark side. But this is where it finally came into the grand finale I'm sure we all knew was coming. And as the fact on, just like how Beth, when she was confronted by Eclipso during her dark times, she was able to fight it off. And so was Courtney. But she needed help. She needed help to do that. I'm not saying that makes her weaker than Beth, because if you think about it, if it was done that way, it would the way Beth was able to do it, it wouldn't have been as impactful as what we got here. Because out of nowhere, like I said, we got heroes of the team, future heroes of the team, former enemies turned into frenemies, show up and help to knock her out. And then, yes, guys, Starman showed up to help Courtney use the staff to fight off the darkness within her, get rid of Eclipso, all to get in conjunction with that final shot that I showed that you guys saw earlier of all the heroes and the villains together to knock out the true evil of them all with the power of light. Courtney and Starman's cosmic staff, Green Lantern, Jade and her Green Lantern ring, and then Thunderbolt asking them to turn them into toast. Oh, that was funny. Now, they are happy they didn't kill Eclipso, but for the record, as I say, Eclipso is a former god, so he can't die. So you know that they got a lucky reprieve in the fact that yes, while their enemy was a god and was someone unlike anyone they've ever faced before, it's also a good thing in the end because some of them were gonna feel like they were awful due to the fact on they were going to have to kill again, which is what Yolanda had been facing throughout this season. That's just because she's one of those people who has a hard time moving on when you do something terrible. And I'm not saying that's bad because we all handle these things differently. It's just how the world is. This is what makes us human, which is what Courtney actually talked about right after they beat Eclipso and was talking to Pat about how this makes her believe in people more than ever, and the fact that she accepts that as humans we all have good sides and bad sides to us. And she's right, we do. It's all just a matter of how we deal with it. When we do something bad, do we want to continue to do something bad to make people miserable, or this or that or this, or do we want to try to make sure not to let something like that happen again, or not be forced to do something like that again? And even if we do we let it consume us, make us be bad people, or do we rise up from it and do better out there? This can go back to when we first learned about Yolanda back in season one. So it's just that natural thing we as humans always face. There's nothing wrong there. It's just part of our lives. That's what makes us all great. And no surprise that we found out this is why the staff chose her, because she believes in people. Despite all the good and bad and all the horrible things we do, she still believes in them, which is kind of how it is in the DC universe. They want to still believe people can change, which is why most of them don't really kill. From Batman, Superman, to others out there, Flash, etc. But I'm not going to go into that. You all know that stuff right there. And yet, with how it ended, though, it already, like I said, gave us hints to what we're getting in season 3. As I said, the title said Stargirl Frenemies. And what does that mean? Well, first off, you got Cindy, who after fighting Eclipso, who felt that they need to embrace darkness to beat evil, now feels that she can change for the better too. And she has decided she wants to join the JSA, but she went to to Yolanda first before going to Courtney. Now, will she accept that? I don't know. Will they accept her into it? I don't know. But maybe they, considering how in season 3 it's called Frenemies, I think they will. And this is going to be a journey of seeing whether they can trust her or not. And the same will also go for the new neighbors of the Whitmore family. And that is the family of Sportsmaster, Tigress, and Artemis, the new next door neighbors. Yeah, that's true, guys. We got new next door neighbors who are living closer to their frenemies. Oh man, can this not get any better? I'm excited. I can't wait for season 3, which is coming in 2022. When in 2022? We don't know yet, but I'll be waiting for it because this promises to be fun. Oh, and yeah, we also got that whole thing with Sylvester passing the torch of Stargirl on to Courtney, and you got Dr. Midnight passing on the torch of Dr. Midnight to Beth. Which, by the way, guys, I think we finally all now understand why Beth gets her excitement and jittiness from, because her parents now know of her being a superhero, being part of the JSA and stuff, and you thought they would be like scared and be like, no, you shouldn't be a hero and that or this, but they're just happy and excited and getting all jittery. It even made them finally come through with their divorce issues. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm like Beth when I say that this is just too weird for me, because she's actually feeling like I think she might have liked it better when things weren't as chatty and all that stuff before, because she's like, I think I liked it better when we weren't it's so chatty and jittery and attached and stuff. Because yeah, I was like, okay, this is weirding me out. But that's most of the stuff that happened in there. Most of the main stuff that happened. Oh yeah, with Mike and Jacobs, they want to start their own little thing as a superhero team. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but we'll see what happens and stuff. But nevertheless, though, guys, what a finale. All the humor, all the action with some of the melody of darkness. What a great finale. I could go on, but I think I've spoken up enough here. And I'll be back later on, sometime this week to do my review on the rest of season 2, on the second half of it, leading up to this finale. But please tell me, what did you guys think of the season finale? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And until then, if you enjoy my videos, all you gotta do is click that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to be notified when I make more videos. And until then, MegaGeekMixer signing out. Bye!